Sherman D. Manning, ladies and gentlemen, coming to you live from Los Angeles, California. Text message your friends, email them, call them on your cell phone. Let them know that the Sherman D. Manning radio hour is here. The Sherman D. Manning telecast, broadcast, podcast, whatever kind of cast you want to call it. Let them know that we're here today. We are here. Sherman D. Manning joining you live. Monte Henry, DPL Services, is our chief sponsor. We're very proud of them. And if you would like to sponsor this program, give us a call. This is going to be an hour of power. Hey, if you haven't gotten my book yet, The Truth About O.J. Simpson, Lord have mercy, you don't know what you're missing. This is a book that every person on the planet concerned about social justice needs to read. Get the book, The Truth About O.J. Simpson, Race, Class, Money, and Justice. The Truth About O.J. Simpson, Race, Class, Money, and Justice is available at local bookstores and also available at Amazon.com. I'll tell you what, the first person to email me today and tell me that you heard this show will get you a free copy of the book. Sherman D. Manning. Email me at shermandmanning@yahoo.com. 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 The first person to send me an email today and tell me that you heard this show, we will send you a gratis copy of The Truth About O.J. Simpson, Race, Class, Money, and Justice. Come walk a mile in my shoes. And so I guess this is my 8th or 9th day free. And I still don't have a birth certificate. I still can't open a bank account. I still can't receive a Western Union. Fastly exhausting the funds that I had accumulated before. When you're paying $80 and $98 a day for hotels, and you're paying $50 and $60 a day to eat in Los Angeles, you can deplete your funds with deliberate speed, which is not a good thing. And so it is extremely frustrating to go through the things that I'm going through right now. I mean, I have never heard of not being able to get your own money. So I have an old driver's license, but I have a social security card that I still have. Prison ID means nothing, you would think. But again, that's back to the criminal justice system. It is designed to fail and to destroy. And I have absolutely no doubt that they want parolees to fail, which is why I must get this wrongful conviction overturned. Repeat, I will get this rape conviction overturned because it didn't happen. And anybody that knows anything about me, knows anything about my character, knows that that's not who I am, that's not what I do, period. But they set you up to fail because I think about it, if I did not have some money when I was released last Sunday, first of all, where would I have stayed the first night? They give you $200. So $90 for a hotel room, $20 or $30 for a meal. That's $120 right there. How do you travel? I spent $40 on a taxi the first day. So the bottom line is I would have gone to sleep that night in a hotel room and woke up Monday morning broke as a joke. And I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. So how would I have survived? They want you to commit a crime because when you get hungry, some kind of way you're going to figure out a way to eat. If you can't beg it or bomb it, a lot of people rob and steal. So the system sets you up to fail. So I left with some money, thank God. But now here it is, and I've been out 8 or 9 days. I have to calculate it in my mind. Got out last Sunday, you tell me. And I still can't access a bank account. And I've had 3 people, including one of O.J. Simpson's lawyers, to send me Western Unions, which I can't receive. Because when I walk into a place, they say, hey, wait a minute. You've been gone for 14, 15 to 16 years. This driver's license is no good. We don't accept prison ID. You can't access this. So you can't spend your own money if you do have it. So I think about what would have happened if I was indigent. This system needs to be changed. They should have a program where if you've been in prison a long time and you're getting out, the prison should guarantee you ID. The kind of ID that is accepted by a bank. I mean, the criminal justice system has existed forever in America. We've had jails as long as we've had a country. Am I correct? We've had prisons as long as we've had a country. Okay, so this is not new. This is not something we started doing yesterday. So how difficult would it be for the criminal justice system to set up a contract with a couple of local banks in the area saying when we release our inmates from prison on parole, they will have this ID. Let it be valid at your bank so that they can access a bank account if they have it. Cash or check or what have you. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. I've never seen anything like this in my lifetime. It boggles my mind. It really does. Truth, pressed to earth, will rise again. Shifting gears here. Back to the political race for 2016. People better get involved. You all better start waking up these brothers and these sisters in these neighborhoods. And I'm not talking about just black folk. I'm talking about Caucasian people also. There's a whole large group of white people and black people and Hispanics in this country who don't vote, who don't give a darn. They'll tell you in a minute, it's not going to affect me and it doesn't bother me. We have to let them know in a very polite but stern way that it does affect them. And it is going to affect them forever. What goes on in the country, who goes into office affects each human being. It affects your taxes. It affects your wages. It affects union rights, rights to organize. It affects the kinds of insurance you get. It affects living conditions. It affects, on a local level, trash pickup, housing authority. These things affect us. So we've got to get these people who have their heads in the clouds to come back down here to reality and realize that this land is your land. This land is my land. This land was made for you and me. This is our land. And so we have to be concerned about who's leading and who's directing the land. We have to be concerned about who are the lawmakers. What kinds of bills are they passing? Are these bills that support working class and middle class Americans? Or are these bills simply designed to help the rich get richer? There's not a war on rich people in this country. We just want rich people to pay their fair share of taxes. There was a time that I earned more than $100,000 a year when that was actually a lot of money. 15, 16, 17 years ago, $100,000 per year, especially in Atlanta, Georgia, and in Richmond, Virginia, that was a lot of money. Probably the equivalent of a $200,000 per year salary right now. I didn't mind paying my taxes. I didn't like them, but I didn't mind. I realized that without taxes, there will be no roads, there will be no bridges, there will be no public universities. We have to pay our fair share. But guys like Bishop Mitt Romney and Donald, they don't want to pay their fair share. They've got no problem with a guy earning $30,000 per year paying 35% taxes, but they figure that when they're earning $30 million a year, their tax rate should go down because according to them, they're job creators. Well, I'm not an expert on economics, nor am I an expert on jobs, but I have talked with economists. Heck, I was at USC on yesterday, the University of Southern California. I talked with preeminent economists, and they've said trickle-down economics do not work. We learned that in the Reagan era. So it's a joke to pretend that it does. Listen, we're going to have to sign off for now. Get the truth about O.J. Simpson, Race, Class, Money, and Justice. Read the book. Let me know how you like it. The first person to send me an email today, we will send you a free copy of that book, The Truth About O.J. Simpson. And as you sit and watch The People versus O.J. Simpson on the FX series tonight, be sure and let all your friends know that there's a book that elucidates the matter without dramatic effects. Tell everybody you know to get that book. And also take a look at my book, Creating Monsters. Take a look at my book, Don't Mess with Texas. Take a look at my book, Why They Hate Obama. Buy my book, Why Republicans Go to Hell. And buy my book, American Dream, A Search for Justice. Some of them are not listed on the internet yet. We'll fix that coming pretty soon. Sherman D. Manning.